Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, greetings, alishanmao here. Today in this video I have just got myself the Toolkit RC all new M6D dual port smart balance charger and discharger for various type of batteries. Now again, this is a field charger, does not come with any kind of power supply. Inside the box obviously there's just a Toolkit RC black color charger that I got. Check this out, very small, compact, lightweight, and easy to carry. This is definitely going to replace my other field chargers, I believe, depending on how well it's going to perform. Okay, after that, inside the box you have a USB cable and a user manual and also a screen protector. So this is the Toolkit RC M6D. All right, nice 2.4-inch TFT color screen, dual ports for your charging two batteries or discharging or other operations that it offers. Also have a temperature sensor port right here, balance port XT60, balance port XT60. Here you got the fan at the back side, the input power which you will supply from DC 7 to 28 volts only. Okay, you can also use a power supply with an XT60 connector, but make sure the polarity is right and power supply has enough amps to provide. There's an output for your USB so you can charge your mobile devices and other stuff, and some vents here. On top right here you have channel and exit button and a dial which makes selection of parameters really easy, and also it's a clicker at the same time. So I have here a 6S battery that I'm going to use to power it, and then I have some almost charged 4S batteries, 1500 milliamp race packs that I'm going to use with Eishin Lal 5, and I also have 6S pack which I'm going to use with Eishin Lal 5. So let's just try to charge one of these. First let's turn on the charger. I hope there is no magic smoke. Ooh. So you can select the channels from here, okay, and press and hold. You can select battery type. Inside the battery type you have Lipo, HV, Li-Fi, Li-ion, Niamatch, PB, power, UAV battery. What is a UAV battery? I mean, is it a different kind? I don't understand. Maybe it's just like a huge battery. I don't know. So anyway, I'll just choose Lipo. Cell counts auto, so it will automatically detect cell counts. I would suggest leave it there. Charging modes, you have charge, discharge, and storage. Very nice. I'll keep it on charge. End voltage that you can set, and charge current that you can set. And after that you can press on start. At the moment obviously nothing is connected, so you can also choose channel 1 or channel 2 directly from here rather than going back and selecting from that button. Okay, so pressing and holding this button and you come input settings and you come to the settings. So you have input settings, you have power selection, P1, P2, P3. I will just leave it on power selection P1. It can save 3 different power sources actually. Power type, adapter, max power, max current, voltage range. The input settings, I will change power type battery because I'm gonna power it. I'm powering it with a 6S battery, not an adapter. Okay, rest I will leave it alone. Then we have security settings, which has safe internal temperature, safe external temperature, safe time, safe capacity. Then we have synchronous mode, which is off, so I'll just leave it off. Continuous work off, work completed, and battery selection off, backlight, buzzer, language, and default. Then you have ID. Okay, so most of the things I'm just gonna leave as it is because I'm just gonna use the only option I'm changing is the battery to adapter to battery. Rest I will not do. So this powered by a 6S battery. Let's charge a 4S battery. Plug it here. All right, Now I believe you can see it started to showing me 4 cells and the voltage of the cells. Okay, and at the moment it's on standby, so I'm just click and say Lipo auto charge 4.2 volt and at 2A. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm just gonna put it to 1.5 because this is a 1500 milliamp battery. Okay, and start. Charge to 16.8 volt. Okay, there we go. Now while it's charging, it's showing me other info as well right here, and I can move around to see how it's balancing different cells, if you can look at it. Okay, then it's the battery cell resistance. Is it still detecting? Hasn't shown anything. Okay, right there. Looks good actually, not bad. And here's the charging again. I'll just put it on, 4 cells values. All right, I'm gonna check and plug another battery. Only 1300 milliamp 100C 6S battery pack, and I hope I will not cause any magic smoke. I'm just gonna connect it right here. I heard that. Okay, and I'm gonna go to channel 2. And see, also 1.5A. I would rather put it on 1.3. It says charge to 25.2 volts. Yes. Now, I want to see the internal resistance of each cell because I don't like to have problems during flight. Because we're talking about 6 cells here. Yeah, there is it. There is it. Ooh, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 5. Anyway, it's still better. There's still much better values right here. I'm not worried. So this is. It's charging at the moment. I will leave it and see how it beeps once a battery is fully charged. Okay, so all the charge is complete. One of my favorite battery tester. 4.19, 4.19. I mean, it's just all of the cells are on 4.19, so not bad. One of the cell is on 4.21. First cell 4.19, second 4.2, third 4.19, fourth 4.2, fifth 4.2. So not bad actually. So charging is good. I'm not sure why the 6th cell went to 4.21. It's not bad anyway. Also depends on the battery chemistry. Now, this is the M6D, and it's not my first Toolkit RC. Before I had this Toolkit RC M8S, which I don't know why I forgot to review. The good thing about this one is it's a single battery output, but the good thing about this is not just battery charger, but you can also test your battery, PWM, PPM, S-bus receivers, and you can also test ESCs and motors with this. You can also use it to output power to PWM, PPM, and S-bus, okay, and use it to charge, discharge, and destroy batteries. I mean, to recycle the batteries. So basically, this actually stays with me in my bag all the time, and it has been proving really very nice and reliable field charger. And now I have this right here, so possibly M8S is gonna take rest at home while this one will stay with me in my bag as a field charger and discharger. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like this M6D, go ahead, check out the link in video description and you can have it. Enjoy.